Welcome to part 2 of this video from the Carleton University Library on finding new sources using citation chaining. In this video, we introduce a 3-step process for doing forward citation chaining. This 3-step process begins with step 1. Choose a database that supports forward citation chaining. There are several available through the library, including Omni, Google Scholar, Scopus, and Web of Science. Step 2. Search the database by author and/or name of work. And step 3. Use the Cited option to identify new authors and/or new works. Let's follow these 3 steps now to find out more about who has cited Rachel Carson's book Silent Spring and how often it has been cited. And we'll use Google Scholar for this search. We'll start on the library homepage at www.library.carleton.ca. To get to the database, we will click on the Databases link underneath the main search field. Then we will use the alphabet at the top and click on G for Google. And then we will scroll down the page to Google Scholar. We can click first on the Details link, and here we find information about the kind of material we can find doing a Google Scholar search. Then we will click on the hyperlink via Carleton Library near the top of the page. Here we are on the basic search page. Now we will put the title Silent Spring in the main search field. And then we will click on the search function at the far right-hand corner of the field. Rachel Carson's book Silent Spring is the first result, and underneath the initial text about the book we find a number of functions, including the cited by function. This tells us that this book has been cited over 18,000 times, and this could be a conservative estimate. When we click on the link cited by 18,877, we see a list of the authors and works in which this book has been cited. These results confirm that this book is considered a very important source when studying the environmental movement in North America. Then if we go back to the citation for Silent Spring and click on the Related Articles link underneath the main text, we can potentially find other relevant and related sources for our own research. We can also do forward citation chaining using Omni, the main search engine on the library homepage. Again, we will go to the basic search and put the title of the book in the search field. And then we will click on the search function at the far right-hand corner of the field. Again, the book Silent Spring is the first result. However, there does not seem to be any information regarding sources citing this work. If there was, an icon like this would be available in the result. This icon links to a list of sources citing a given work, but there is no such icon for Silent Spring. However, if we search for the article by J.H. Harter, Environmental Justice for Whom, by putting the title of the article in the main search field on the home page and again clicking on Search, and we go down to the second result, we see this icon with the 2 arrows pointing left and right. When we hover over this icon, we can see that it will take us to sources citing this particular article. When we click on the icon, here is the listing of 10 articles in which J.H. Harter's work has been cited. Scopus and Web of Science are 2 other databases that support forwards citation chaining. To get to these databases, you again use the Databases link underneath the main search field and click on S for Scopus and W for Web of Science. Just remember that not all authors and/or works will be included in these databases, so forwards citation chaining might not always be possible. This is the end of this video.